Okay, we're given the expected return and volatility of the portfolios, and we want to determine the portfolios that are not efficient. We can do this by drawing the diagram, and I'll say y-axis is expected return. I'll just and x-axis is the volatility, and we have 10%, 15%, 20% as a volatility, and we have 3%, 5%, and 7% as a expected return. And that was really illegible. And to plot these data, um, this would be portfolio P, where we have 3% of expected return and 10% of volatility. And portfolio Q would be volatility of 10% with the expected return of 5%. So this would be Q, and this would be R, and this would be S. Looking at the diagram, we want to always have a highest return with the less volatility. And by looking at these, comparing these two data points, we see that they have the same volatility of 10%, but one have the more higher expected return and one have the smaller expected return. So in this case, if we have same volatility, it is always you should always go for a portfolio that has a higher return of Q. So P would be a bad portfolio. So P would be one of the portfolio that are not efficient. And by looking at the Q and R, where we have same expected return, one has a volatility of 10% and one has a volatility of 15%. So as I mentioned earlier, we want to have a less volatility as possible with the highest return. So if you're having the same return, you want to minimize, you want to have a less volatile portfolio. So in this case, you should have Q, which is less volatile. So R as well is also R as well is not efficient. So P and R are not the portfolios that are not efficient. So the answer would be B.